One of the mistakes that I have made when I was investing in startups was to believe that only because a founder is competent, that means that their character or their behavior towards investors would be flawless. Well, I believe this is one of the misconceptions that sometimes we have in the venture capital investment world. And I believe since then it's not enough to just say the founder or the founding team is very competent. Let's just invest in them regardless of the personal relationship we have with them. It's true at a certain stage, you invest money, especially if you're late stage investors and late stage, say startups, depending on how much money you invest. You might look more at the management as a whole and at the operations of the company, that they are being managed professionally. But I think for an early stage investor, especially business angels or pre-seed, seed, even Series A investors, you need to also somehow look at the relationship aspect, that you get along with each other. You can also consider this aspect from the founder point of view. As a founder, if you just look at the money that the investor gives you or the benefits and you don't really pay attention to the relationship aspect, it might be a bit tricky later. Maybe you will even regret that you got this investor on board because they block you or they annoy you or they are not really founder friendly. So I think investing enough time in getting to know each other is crucial, especially for early stage companies. Not necessarily, you don't have to be necessarily friends, you don't have to become buddies later, but at least on a professional level, you get the peace that, okay, I can trust these people, this person, when it becomes difficult, especially, that they will support me, that will cover my back, will be with me later on during the challenging times. I think that feeling you need to get as a founder. Also from the investor point of view, you need to also to get the feeling that this is a responsible person, not just competent, but also responsible, and also understands that they need the investors as well. If there are only founders who say, you know what, I get the money and don't care about the rest, I think you should then think twice about investing in such a, I would say, company or on such a person. So I would always say, pay attention to the relationship aspect, get to know each other personally, meet several times, not necessarily in the office, but also outside, more in casual settings, to see, okay, how that person is. You will never know how the person is like 100%, but at least you get a feeling what kind of person that person is when you meet them several times. So I would say, take this advice, share with me your experience, your feedback, also as a founder or as an investor. Happy also to hear from you guys. Yeah, thanks for listening, and talk to you next time again.